On this page, you are asked to recognize receding lines and to locate where their vanishing points are. You are told to extend all receding lines, even through other objects, to find the vanishing points. Okay, that's going to make a mess. But the object here is to find the vanishing points and to be able to recognize what lines are receding and where they might be receding to. Here are some shapes that are similar to the ones that you're going to work on in the packet. Let me run through what you're going to do so you can see where the different possibilities are. First of all, we have 4 objects. 2 of them are in one-point perspective. We can tell that because in this case, the verticals are all vertical and there are a bunch of horizontal lines. So in other words, this front face isn't distorted or foreshortened at all. That means this is not gaining any distance. It's flat to our picture plane. But the side we can see in the top gets smaller. It's in perspective. This one over here, the same type thing. It's an upside down L, and it has the sides that are receding. These two, you have a closest corner or edge, and this side gets smaller going to the right and to the left. The same thing happens with this object, to the right, to the left. Now let's try and find the vanishing points. A good thing to do is to take any object, and we'll start with this 1 point, and we pick one of the foreshortened lines that's on the far side, either this side or this side. And then we extend it. In other words, we make it longer. We follow along it, and we continue up till it hits the horizon line. Now, that looks like that's the vanishing point. Let's check it by going to the far side of the object, lining our straight edge up with the line, extending this line until it hits it. They hit in the same place. Now in the handout, some of the lines are slightly distorted from reproduction. So once you've found a vanishing point, use it as the vanishing point to locate all the rest of the lines that go to it. Now we're looking down at this object, so we're going to see these 2 tops, and these 2 tops have lines that go back to the vanishing point. And that's those lines. But there's also a notch, and inside the notch we see a valley. The valley goes from this corner to the vanishing point. Now there's also a valley here, but it's behind itself, so we won't see it. Now to the other 1 point perspective one. I can put my pencil on the vanishing point and I can rotate my straight edge until it shows me which ones line up with it. And there are the rest of them. Now for the 2 points. You do the same thing to locate the vanishing points for the 2 point perspective. You can use either shape. You take a line on the far side, you line it up, see where it hits the horizon line, then extend it like that. Notice I was able to draw through the other shape. It doesn't make any difference at this point. Then I go to the far side, I line it up, I extend it, and I find it hits the same place. So I've got my vanishing point. Now this is one of the places that some people make a mistake. They say, oh, I got a vanishing point here, I just go off like this. Now I've never understood this, because what I've asked you to do is to extend a line. That means make it longer. And this corner here is not a line, it may be a point. And that's certainly not a vanishing point that has anything to do with this corner or this line. So try and follow the rules so you stay it. Don't just plug in vanishing points and hope it all works. Now for the other side. Line it up with the top one. Goes there. Line it up with the bottom one. Extend it. Now it looks like I've found that vanishing point. Now, this is a simple box, so it only has one other line going to the left and one other line going to the right. The last one we're going to do up above, it's a little tougher. It's got all kinds of notches and stuff in it. Well, again, if I put my pen on the vanishing point and rotate the straight edge, I can find all the ones that go to this vanishing point. this one, the top of the notch, the bottom of the notch, inside the notch. There you have the rest of them going to the right-hand vanishing point. Now for the left. Check it. Vanishing point to this one. Yes, that works. Extend that one down. Then I notice that these both are on the same line. And these two are on the same line. Inside the notch, don't forget it. And then the last couple. Make sure that you get them all. Now whenever I complete one of these, the thing I do is I go around it. And I look here and I look at all the lines and make sure that each one is going to a vanishing point to make sure that I have completed the extension of all lines going to a vanishing point. Now you're ready to complete your warm-up. Complete all the different lines that are here, extending all the foreshortened ones to the 3 vanishing points that will be somewhere here on the horizon. Be careful and go around each one to make sure that you get all the lines that are foreshortened going to a vanishing point. You're ready to begin your project now.